Hi everyone, welcome to Data Analytics Blog. If this is your first time in this channel, kindly click the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel and also click the notification button to receive updates on all the project tutorial on data analytics skills and tools that I'll be sharing every week. Stay tuned to this channel by clicking the notification button and the subscribe button. In this dashboard, I'm going to explain the advanced features of the new slicer. So the aim of this dashboard is to show you and walk you through how to use the new slicer feature in Power BI. So in this tutorial, you will learn how to use the new slicer feature and create magic like this dashboard in this tutorial. So this dashboard simply I use the Amazon products data so to explain the data or the product details. But the main objective of today's tutorial is to show you and walk you through how to make use of the new slicer in more advanced way in a Power BI. So this dashboard explain the product analysis of the Amazon data. So from these are two slicer here, and you can, or if you click on any of these products, so the first slicer is the category, which is this, and if you click on any of these slicer, it will show us the product, all the products that we have under the particular category that you filter for. So this is the total amount, the total category, and we have the other KPI here. Also, I did the analysis based on a top 10 category by amount and also top 10 category by product, and this is the total product here. This is the total product. You can see that we have different products here, over 20,970 products. So if I click on any of this slicer, you will see that it will show us all the details, all the products that we have here. And if you click on this now, it will reflect on this. So we have just one product under this. If you click on this, you see that we have 13 products under this particular boys boxer choice. You can see all the products under this particular category that I filter for. So this is how to make use of our the advanced what's it called, advanced slicer, the new slicer that in a Power BI. So let's start with our work. And now the first thing is to show us again. I just did a small, or what's it called, I did a small or a simple dashboard background design. The background for this dashboard, I did it in PowerPoint. As usual, you all know that I always do my background dashboard background in PowerPoint to make it more beautiful and to show my creativity also in PowerPoint. So this is the background design in PowerPoint. So what I did is just a simple background, making use of my of the shapes in PowerPoint. So I will quickly go through that now. So I'm going to be creating new slide to show us how I was able to do that. So here, remove this and also this. So what I did is I insert a rectangular shape, then right click to format the shape, remove the outline, then click here, then I change it to this background, to this. Okay, let me check. So I use this. So then I come to my to this reflection, the shape effect. Then I put a shadow effect on it. I think I make use of this. Let's check if that is what I use. Yes, this is what I use. So I use this offset center shadow effect. Then again, what's the next thing? So I inserted another shape, a rectangular shape, for the title, and this is what I also use for the rest. Remove this, and then I change this to white and make it pop out. So this, so what I did there is I googled this Amazon picture. You can watch my last video on how to insert a picture from online. So I just brought it here, then paste it here. Then again I inserted a text box. So you know how to insert a text box. So you can, there is a picture on how to create a background, full video on how to create a background in PowerPoint in my channel. You can click that. I'll put the video there so that I will reference the video. You can check that. So I did that. Then again, what else? So there is another two shape for 2 kpi. That's for the amounts here. And also for the total category. So again, another shape for products. That's for the product picture. Then another shape for other details. So this again, bring it down for the charts. So also create this for the category label, for the category slicer. So now this, I'm going to be using this for our other metrics. So now this is how I did my dashboard background. It's just simple, like I told you, it's a simple dashboard background. Just make use of your shape. You can design your own background, then you can just copy everything, then save it. Once you save it, just save it in any picture, save it, and then I don't want to save it from what I use. So just save it, then you will now use it in your PowerPoint, Power BI. So now let's start our analysis. So now the first thing that I'm going to do now is to bring the dashboard background. I'm going to bring it. So go to your canvas, then browse through. So what I used, the one that I created before, that's what I'm going to be using. Then fit. So we have it. So now let's insert our data. So I got the data online and we're going to be making use of it. So I'm going to put the data online too, or I will direct you to where I got it. So now this is the data, and we are going to do some data cleaning. We're going to do some data cleaning here. So we transform the data and clean it. So now we transform the data in Power Query Editor. If you are new to Power BI, so we transform data in Power Query Editor. So where we do our cleaning is Power Query Editor. When you clean your data in Power BI is Power Query Editor. So now this is the data. We have different column here. So now the first column that I'm going to be transforming is this large column which contains the image column. So I want to transform in a way that I will only have just one URL there. And how will I do that? Because if you have too many, if you have all the URL, it might not give us what we want. So what I will do is to extract just one URL here, and we use delimiter to do that. So just click on it. You can right click on it, and then okay, you can split column by delimiter. Click on split column by delimiter, and it will bring out another. So this is it. And then we click on left by delimiter and leftmost delimiter, and then you use this stroke, this particular, I don't know what this the symbol is called, but I think it's stroke. I call it stroke. Use it to transform it, to separate it. So click OK. You can see now that it has transformed every other thing. You can see it now. So now what I'm going to be doing now next is to remove this column. So now I will now rename this. I will rename this as image. So now the next column again that we're going to clean is the category column. If you check the category column, where is it, so that I'll be able to explain in details. So let's look for the category column. Oh, okay. So this category column contain the what is it called? This description column contain the category column. So that was a mistake. So this is the category column. You can see that looking at the category column, there is no, if you look at the category, you will realize that there is no space in between. When there is no space in between the text, you can see women's cutters, curtis. So there is no space there. So what we are going to do is to create space between them, and to do that you right click on it and click on the split column. Right click, split on clear, or what's it called, split column, and then click, you now click on the from lower to uppercase to repeat, to change it. So now you can see now that we have women's. You can see it has been separated. All the category has been separated. Now you now replace the null column. Replace the null column. Replace it with blank. So now replace null. Replace value. That's null. Then replace with nothing. That's blank. So here too, come to this category 2 and also do the same thing. None with blank. Again, this place, replace none with blank. So now we have 3 categories. So we need to merge these 3 categories together. And how do we do that? We are going to be making use of our custom column. So we add custom column to merge the 3 categories together. Then go to add column and click on custom column. Once you click on custom column, you will see the column that we want to add. So you just write equals to, okay, equals to, then look for the category, category 1. That's the first category. And then space in between them with double quotes. Again, use and again to merge the category 2 together with its category 2. Then and then space in between them with double quote, and then and again to merge the last column, which is category 3. So now click OK. So let's check. You can see now that the 3 column has been merged together. So now we can go back and rename this column as category. So just click here. Once you click this place, and then you just come to this place, instead of custom, just rename it as category. So we are good to go. Then click insert. So now the next thing now is to remove all the unnecessary column. So click all these unnecessary column that we have there. Just make sure that you hold your shift and control key. Okay, hold your shift key, your control key to do that. Just your control key and highlight it. So I've deleted the first one. So let's check again. Again, your image, remove blank from your image. So let's look for the image category, image column, and remove blank from it. So remove blank from the image column. Now here, okay, so let's remove. So here too, let's replace the null. Right click and replace the null to blank. Replace null with blank. With blank. Oh, what's the error? Why are we having error? Okay, hold on. Let's, okay. It's not enough. Oh, something is wrong with this. I don't know. Let's leave it and replace it with 0. Then let's remove blank from this. So now we are good to go. So I don't think there is other thing that we need to transform here. So now you can see that we've learned how to transform data in Power Query, how to add custom column, how to separate your image URL, and how to also remove a null column from your, how to match column using custom column. So now it's time for us to close and apply and take it to the report view. So our data is still loading. So now we have our data. Now we start our visualization. So the first thing that I'm going to do is the total amount and then the category. That's the first KPI. So now I will just add a card. Can use the new card or anyone you feel like. So I'm using the new card, and then I'm going to be adding to seller price as the total amount. So then I will change it to total amount, total amount. Total amount. Then let's format it. So first I'm going to remove the effect, that's the background effect. Then the title. Okay, let's leave it that way. So now the call out, change it to, you can do your own custom column and change it to 30. I'm using 30 for that. Then I use this particular, okay, no, let me check what I use. Okay, I use the black for the value, and for the labeling I use this. So you can just wash and create your own custom. So again, go back to the value, you can leave it that way. So I want to show display unit now. Then I'm going to leave it as this. Okay, let's move to the card. I'm going to remove the fee, then remove the border. So we are done with this. So just make sure that everything fits into this place. So again, let's copy this and then put it here. Then I'm going to be adding here as category. Oh, I didn't delete this category 1 and 2. That deleted them. Then distinct count, we are using distinct count for that. That's category. So just remove this part. Distinct count, we can't see it without repetition. So it will give us the exact number. So now I'm going to be putting it here. So now the next one is the next other KPI. Oh, sorry. Let me enlarge it so that you'll be able to view it very well. So here I'm going to be bringing this for us to have all of this: the product in stock, total review, total brand, and discount, average discount. So now products, I will add product in stock, which is change it to product in stock. Then total reviews, total reviews. So you can just change it to total reviews. Then what else? Let me check what I added. Total reviews, total brand, then discount. Total brand, let's add brand. So brand, we'll change it to distance, listing count. That's total brand. Then discount. So before I put the discount, I need to change it to percentage. Then also move it here, discount. Then I'm going to change it to average. So now we are good to go. What else? So now I'm going to format this card, click it, then the layout will be in vertical. Then we bring it here, the call out value, and even our labeling. So now, okay, so the next thing now is the effect I had add on the other ones, the first two that I did is, so I'm going to be changing it. So here I will add the border to separate it. So I'm going to be putting it here. Again, the spacing between the labeling and the values, I'm going to decrease it, bring it up a little bit. Okay, so now we are good to go with this. So now the next thing that I'm going to do now is the top amount by top 10 category. So I'm going to be using a column chart for that. I use a column chart, and then I'm going to be bringing my category, then amount to the y-axis. Then I will do a filter by filtering for the top 10 category by amount. So go to top n and change it to top 10. Then we bring this here, filter by our price. So we have our top 10 category. Then let's format our charts. I don't want the grid line. Y-axis, I'm going to remove it because I'm going to add my x-axis, I will change this color. So the reason why I'm removing the y-axis is because I'm adding the data label, so there is no point having it. So now effects, remove this, also remove this. What else? The column, I'm changing it to black. I'm making use of black. Make use of this black. Then data label, format the data label. The value, I use this. Then do your own custom formatting. Then display unit, I think I use thousands. Then change this to 0 decimal places. So now we are good to go with this. So now let's use it for the, okay, so let's create another chart for our top 10 products. So this I will use a bar chart. So now products name and amount. So again, I will use the filter, add the basic filtering top 10, and then filter by amount, apply filter. Wait, let's check. So let's format this. I use it this way. So now we have the same format. So now back to today's main objective. So now we are going to be creating our slicer. So the first one that I'm going to do is the category aspect of this slicer. So I will click on new slicer, slicer new. So let me bring it here. So click on new slicer, and then you add the category to the slicer. So I'm adding the category, then I will go to the format and format it. So the first thing, let me remove the, also remove, I don't want the title. So for this, I'm going to be adding, go to layout. I'm going to be changing the row to, oh, let's say 4. No, I'm changing this to 1. So this, let's change it to 4. Okay, let's leave it to 5. And then what else? The overflow, we can use a continuous or paginated. So I'm going to be using paginated. Then call out value, bringing it here, and then change this to this. So we have that. So now I'm going to be going to the image and add image. So I'm going to add image to this. So now I'm going to change this list to normal. You can see. Now the next thing that I'm going to be doing, the position. Let's check the position of the image. You can leave it to the bottom, or you can leave it to the top, or leave it to the right, or leave it to the left. So that's it. So let's check what I use. You can use anything. So I think I put it at the front, or what's it called, top. Yes. So now we have this. The next thing that we'll do now is to check this image again. This, remove this, and also remove this. Okay, so but again there is something that I need to do. So let's leave the borderline first. So this button slicer, you can remove the border, add shadow effect, or let's check if, let me check what I did there. So don't let us go the right, that let's go this way. Then we have the shadow effect. Then at this place, click the shadow, then the position, use custom fill. You can reduce this to, let's say, 2 or 1. Then the blur, can change it to about this. The angle, move it to this. Just do your own custom. So I think I use 43 or 44. Then distance, I use 47 for distance. Then for transparency, I use 85. So that's all for this place. So I need to go back to that layout, change this to like 3. Yes, so that it will pop out very well. So now we are good to go with this place. So the next one, you can see now is changing because I use paginated, not continuous. So now the next one is the other product slicer, that the product slicer, which is this. So I'm going to be using that, or creating another slicer, a new slicer again. So go to your visual build, then click a new slicer, and then bring it down, bring it down. So now for this category, we had product name, Then go back to your slicer, format it, click on the slicer and format it, then add image, click on image here. Yes, so it's already in normal. Change it to normal if you don't have it. Then go to the layout. Oh, I'm already clicking on another thing. So click on this. So you can actually use the same formatting. So what I will do now is I will just click this because I use the same formatting, then click on this, use it on this. Oh, to save our time. So now click this. Since I'm using the same format, it's just small thing that I need to do, and I'm going to show you that. So click on format paint and put it here. So now we have the same format, but I'm going to go to the product layout and change this to 1. Can you see? Change it to 1. So change it to 1. Then I'm going to add my products, total product here, bring it here. So just copy one of these and then now put total products instead of this. Add product name and then go to distinct can, total products, then remove, I don't need the call outs, the labeling. That's all. So now we are good to go with this. We are done with our visual. So if you click this, you will see that it reflects this. Now before we finish that, I need to do something. So I don't want this category slicer to have effects on this category and this. All I need to do, click this, then go to format, edit interaction, then click none on this. Also do the same thing here and click none. So when it's changing, it won't change. So you can see now the total number of products we have. For this one, we have, for this category, we have 28 products. 28 products on this category. So any other, we have 28 products. So if you check all these are all the products in this category. So if you check this, we have just 2 categories. If you check this, we have just 13 categories. So these are the things that it will be showing us once you are changing. So you just making use of your category, the category, whatever you click on the category, it will display all the products under that category. And this, we have come to the end of this dashboard, and I believe you've learned different things. So these are the things that I expected you to learn: how to do your data cleaning in Power Query, how to add custom column, how to merge column with custom using custom column, how to split your column, how to clean it, and how to rename your column. Also how to make use of the new slicer to create a beautiful dashboard, and how to use all the features in the new slicer. I believe you've learned a new thing, an additional skill to your data analytics. And to the we have come to the end of this class. See you next week. Bye. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. make sure you click the notification button, and make sure you also share, comment, like, give me your feedback, share to the people that are that are interested in this tutorial. Bye bye.